Hey everyone. So I'm happy right now. I'm Rodimus 2099, in case you don't know. And today I'm ranting about fall, my favorite time of year. Number one, October. I love October in general. It's my favorite season, month of the whole year. One of my favorite holidays, Halloween. Um, yeah, and I love fall. It's cooler. Um, I don't like that the days are shorter, but they're not as short as they are in winter. I live in Michigan, where you have really hot summers and then very cold winters. So fall is always one of those things that's in between because spring is just too rainy, too muddy. It's not good. I love when the leaves change. Since it's September, it's gonna start happening soon, and I know people are always like, fall should start the 22nd and then end start September 22nd and then end December 22nd. Like, that's the time. But really, it feels like December 5th really is the end of it always. You know, a week into December, and then you're kind of getting that Christmas feeling, those Christmas stuff, you know. Um, anyway, I love Halloween. That's why I always do a bunch of reviews then. Um, and one of my favorite songs to always listen to during fall for some reason. I don't know why it is. It reminds me of Halloween. It's a song that's playing right now. It's Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. In case you hear it, it's pretty low because I gotta talk. Um, but for some reason, that song always reminds me of fall. Um, I love horror movies. Well, not horror movies. I don't want not be able to sleep. Um, but I like ones that are kind of scary enough to be like, yeah, Halloween. I love kind of creative Halloween movies. I plan on making a couple creative ones. Um, and I just love fall. It's my favorite time of year. I mean, it's just, it feels like a more, it just feels so much better than any other kind of month, really. Which sounds weird. Every other month kind of sucks, but fall is my favorite. And that could just because of Halloween, and I love doing kind of those fun things. I feel Batman is honestly the best when he's in Halloween. I think the Justice League Dark should always take place around Halloween. Um, I'm glad that Matt Reeves' Batman movie is supposed to come out like in October, around Halloween. Um, and Wonder Woman's supposed to come out this October. Who knows if it does, but if it does, that's cool. And there will be 3 consecutive years of DC, making movies during October. And as it is October, I think is the best time for them because DC is a lot darker than Marvel, so it feels a little better with Halloween. Um, and Wonder Woman definitely won't be that dark. It'll be more nostalgic, nostalgic. Um, but like Joker was scary, and I loved seeing that in the theater. And yes, I was like everyone else, a little worried, but it was awesome. And that's why I really hope that next year we have a Spawn movie around October, September or October. Honestly, if they release it any other month, I don't think it will work. Um, Even if they do it like November or something, it won't work. Spawn needs to be in a dark, cold place with lots of wind, because that makes the cape really cool. Honestly, I think heroes who use capes, if they don't fly, Spawn doesn't, Batman doesn't. I think they need to be around fall because that's when there's wind. Anyway, I'm done ranting about fall. My favorite time of year. you know. So if you notice that I'm in better moods or do better reviews, well, that's because. If you haven't already, please go check out my Long Weekend at the Cliffside Manor, my Age of Swagwave entry, which is kind of my first attempt at a new original stop motion. So I hope that you enjoy it. I put a lot of work into it, and I don't think I'm gonna win. I'm not doing anything revolutionary, but I I think it's good. It is rushed, but what isn't rushed at this point? What isn't? All right. Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye now.